I just suddenly disappeared. I guess the telco, because of the rain and everything is acting up today. I'm waiting for Mr. Bello to join me again so that we can continue this conversation. Once again, we are talking today about earning passive income, which is we had started since last week to talk about having multiple streams of income, and my target has been passive income so that we can earn beyond our jobs and our businesses. Last week we had Opeyemi Ayola, the head of stockbroking at Capital Bank of PLC, come to tell us about how to earn from interest income and dividend income. Today we have Rotimi Mosadioluwa Bello, a franchisee for Recharge and Get Paid, to talk to us about what really is Recharge and Get Paid. Rotimi Mosadioluwa Bello is an engineer, a certified neuropath, and a member of the Nigerian Council of Physicians of Natural Medicine. He is the CEO and Chief Medical Consultant of Testibel's Wellness Home. Rotimi is a business coach, a sales funnel strategist, and a network marketing professional. Now, Recharge and Get Paid. As I said earlier, I have cited the registration documents for Recharge and Get Paid. I have also been able to ascertain that the head office of Recharge and Get Paid is in Abuja, is in Jabi. You're welcome once again. I don't want to mention the name of my service provider, but I think the rain is affecting them seriously today. So, we're discussing Recharge and Get Paid. How does this work? Kindly take us through it step by step so that my listeners can understand what it takes to earn income, whether from Recharge and Get Paid, without having to be so much involved in the business, because they are business owners or people who are in paid employment. So, Mr. Bello, the floor is yours for as long as you are able to educate us. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you once again. We are very sorry for the break in transmission. It is also raining heavily in my place here. Our network has been a great challenge. Yeah, like I've said earlier, that we are Recharge and Get Paid, and we simply means our name. It's a process whereby you carry out your transaction, any VTU transaction, and you get paid for it. This has not been like that in the time past, and I will be sensitizing us on some basic facts this afternoon. The reason why you and I need to have our own VTU portal, because that is the mission statement of Recharge and Get Paid, that it is now high time for every Nigerians to have their own VTU portal in order to amass wealth from the telecom sector. You will all agree with me that in this 21st century now, that telecommunication is now bigger than oil, because everything we are doing in the world is centered around telecommunication. That is why I will be using Nigeria market as a case study this afternoon to educate ourselves so that our eyes can be open to the opportunities in the telecom sector. From the NCC, Nigeria Communication Commission, it said that annually Nigeria generates 21.467 trillion from telecom sector. And who is bringing in this money? It's you and I. From the recharge card we buy every day, from the data we consume, like you and I now, we are on this program as a result of the data. If you don't have data and I don't have data, we won't be here. So the world has gone digitalized, whereby we can carry out so many things from the comfort of our home. Now, in the process of doing this, we can also amass wealth. That is the mission statement of Recharge and Get Paid. You will agree with me that if an average Nigerian is having 100 naira in his pocket as the last money, and this person is also hungry, instead of this person uses 100 naira to buy food, he won't. He will go and use the 100 naira to buy car. Why? Because he will have it in mind that, first of all, 100 naira food cannot satisfy him at that point in time, which is a fact that you and I know. Therefore, he will have it in mind that, if I can buy 100 naira card to this my phone, and I call so and so, before I call like 5 to 6 people, they will send me more money. That 100 naira can fetch him 1 to 5,000 naira. You can see. So what am I trying to bring out from this is that recharge card has been the most addicted thing to all Nigerians. And last 2 weeks, we read it on the dailies that the number of active users in Nigeria has risen to 199.3 million. Wow, that is amazing. So that means there are a lot of money flowing in this sector. Now, how do we put it on our table? Thank God for this good Nigerian that came up with this idea. I made the CEO of Recharge and Get Paid, the person of Oshokbo or Citadema, that said, we have to change the norms. We have to stop the era whereby we'll be buying card, whereby we'll be loading data without getting anything in return. Let me give us little statistics here so that our eyes can be open. According to NCC, average 5 million Nigerians recharge in every 1 hour. What I mean is that 5 million Nigerians buy card every 1 hour. That means about 120 million Nigerians buys card in a day, 24 hours. Let us use the law of average. Let's assume we are buying 100 naira card. Do the arithmetic. That is about 1 point something billion naira going into telecom sector on recharge card alone. We have not talked about data. So what am I trying to bring out is this. Another statistic is that for every average Nigerian, we are spending nothing less than 5 to 10,000 naira on this addicted commodity. Yes, but don't mind using that word addicted commodity. We are addicted to airtime and data now because let me borrow one of these advertisements from one of these subscribers. He said, data is life. And you and I would actually agree to that, that data is life. Data is life. Because everybody wants to know, everybody wants to be updated. Everybody wants to know what is going on in the world. Now, let me come back home. 5 million Nigerians recharge in 1 hour. And an average Nigerian spend nothing less than 5 to 10,000 naira on airtime every month. I was discussing with somebody. I said, you know that the money you have spent on airtime since you incur your first SIM, since you bought your SIM card, do you know that this money can actually build you 2-bedroom flats? I said, do you know that this money can actually buy you at least a portable small car? The person said, no, I've come again. I said, okay, sit down, let me educate you. Let us do simple arithmetic together. Let us use the law of average that, okay, you as a person on airtime and data, we are spending 10,000 naira in a month. How much are we spending in a year? That is 10 times 12. That is 120,000 naira. That means you as a Nigerian, you are spending average of 120,000 naira in a year. There are some money we are spending that it is because we are not taking record of it. That did not allow us to know that we're actually spending much. This 100 naira, 200 naira, by the time it accumulates, we know we are spending more money. The person now sits aright. He said, you are correct. Oh. Even when the person did his own analysis, he said, I spent nothing less than 15 to 20,000 naira on airtime and data in a month. I said, wow, now we are only using the law of average of 10,000 naira. I said, let us dwell on 10,000 naira. You are spending 10,000 naira on airtime and data in a month. Times 12, that is 120,000 naira in a year. I said, how old is your SIM card? How old is your SIM card? He said, I've been using this SIM card for the past more than 15 years. More than 15. I said, wow, more than 15 years. Okay, let's even peg it at 10 years. Let's assume you have been using this SIM card for the past 10 years. Now, 1.2 million, 120,000 times 10 years. That is 1.2 million naira. If I put it to you that you have actually spent over 1.2 million naira on your SIM card, will you agree with me? That is applicable to so many Nigerians. We have spent lots of money, millions of money on this addicted commodity that we don't even take note of. Because we are spending it little by little. Do you know the question I asked that person? I said, the person now said, wow, it's true. I've actually spent more than this. I said, wow, good. I said, let me ask you a question now. He said, what's the question? I said, did you ever get paid for carrying out all these things? He said, no. I said, has any network subscriber even called you? I said, thank you. We really appreciate you for using this amount, for spending this amount of money on here. I said, for where? I said, has they ever given you bonus? He said, no, they've not given bonus, but they are doing one promo. If I recharge 100 naira, they will do times 5. I said, go and sit down. That is marketing strategy. If they give you times 5 bonus, they will also charge you times 5 for your for any transaction you make. That is marketing strategy. I said, so now, do you want the norms to continue? What if I show you a better way that from now on, anytime you buy card, anytime you load data, anytime you pay NEPA bills, anytime you subscribe your cable, DSTV, GoTV, StarTimes, anytime you do all these transactions, you will get paid. Say, wow, I will be glad to listen. And that is exactly what I'm trying to pass across to everyone of us here. I said, you know, you can actually get your own VTU portal. Say, VTU portal, what do I mean by that? I said, VTU simply means virtual top-up. You can see that
oh boy,
everything has gone digital. So you can see by March this year, MTN said they have gone digital totally, that they are no more using paper card, that they have gone digital.
Okay, while we're waiting for him to come back online, we'll conclude this series next week with discussions with people, practitioners in the real estate sector. They'll come to tell us about how to okay. 1
Thank you,
minute,
ma'am.
please.
Let me quickly educate. Let me quickly educate us.
Okay.
I have a point I want to discuss here. Are you with me?
We lost you for a few minutes.
Yes, I said, do you know that about 5 years ago, before you walk from one pole to another, you will see some people selling card, making calls. I said, where are those people? Did they die? He said, no. I said, it's because technology has displaced them. Now you don't patronize them again because you can actually recharge from your phone by pressing some code. your card entered. I said that is exactly what is happening, and is happening already to the world. Now, anytime you buy this from roadside vendor, from so, there are some percentage that is going to them as a profit. Now, instead of this percentage, instead of this profit going to them, if you have your own BTU portal, this profit will be coming to you. Little draws make an ocean. It might be, we call our business kobo business, but madam, by the time you are getting 1 kobo in 1 second, you are getting, at every second you are getting 1 kobo. Do the arithmetic in a day, it is no more kobo. And do the arithmetic in a month, it is no longer kobo. So I said, now it is high time you as a person get your own BTU portal. The era where before you can get license into telecom sector, you have to go with millions. Technology has helped us to reduce that. You can actually venture and get your BTU license with little or no amount of money. Thank God for this man that came up with this idea. He has registered this company with NCC, with every sector that needs to be registered with. Now, he now come up that he is ready to share this mini website to every average Nigerian at a little token. How much? We have 7 different registration packages. I will start from the highest package to the lowest. The highest package is 100,000 naira. There was a time that you cannot go into a telecom business if you are not having up to 50 million naira. You cannot get the license. But this time around, he said with 100,000 naira, you can get this license and start anytime you recharge. If you register now, the next 1 minute you carry out any recharge card transaction, you will get paid immediately. So the first package is 100,000 naira. The second package is 50,000 naira. The third is 40,000. The fourth, 30, 20,000, 10,000, and 5,000. Yes, the man decided to come so low to 5,000 naira because he understands Nigeria market very well, and he understands Nigeria economy, and he wants to make it in such a way that it will be affordable for everybody. So the least package is 5,000 naira. The moment you agree to what I'm telling you now, you agree to this basic fact, and you agree that you want to be getting paid anytime you are carrying out this transaction, you can come on board with as low as 5,000 naira. But it has its own limitation. You know, somebody that come on board with 100,000 naira, it cannot be compared with somebody that come on board with 5,000 naira.
5,000.
So the benefit is also there. But anytime, the general benefit is that the moment you register now, either with 100,000 naira or with 5,000 naira, anytime you recharge your airtime, your data, your cable subscription, pay NEPA bills, you get paid immediately.
Okay.
You are getting paid. So I would like to align the percent. On any airtime you buy, you get 2%.
Oh, so if I buy airtime of 2,000 naira, I get 200 naira. No,
You
I
get
get 10 naira.
you get 2% immediately. Just do the 2% of 2,000 naira comes back to you, and that's around
That's 20
40
naira.
naira.
Or 10 naira. 10 naira.
No, that's around 40 naira.
Is it 40?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's true. 40 naira. Yes,
Yes.
40 naira.
Yes. Yes. So now, imagine that, man. Imagine you have been accumulating 40 naira since you buy your SIM card. Do you know that the number of SIM cards in Nigeria is greater than our population? Do you agree to that? Because majority of us, we are having 2 or 3 phones with 2 SIMs.
True.
So the number of SIM cards in Nigeria is greater than our population. Now, let me now show you where the money is. We have active money. We have 2 types of money: active money and passive money. Active money is the money you trade your time with. And when we are talking about time, you have limitation. But when we are now talking about passive money, that is the money where you put your money to work and start multiplying in numbers for you. This is the secret of the richest or the wealthiest people in the world today. How do you achieve this on our platform? It is very simple. It is very simple. In this platform, over 7,000 Nigerians have become millionaires in the space of just 3 years, because we came into full operation in year 2017, in which I'm also a living testimony. We have made fortune. We have people that have made 15.5 million. We have people that have made 30 million. I myself have made nothing in the few months that I'm serious with this business. I've made nothing less than 7.5 million naira. Imagine that. That means I've regained back all the money I've spent on airtime. How do we do this? It is simply go out there, go and sensitize average Nigerian, that instead of them dashing some people money, let the money be coming to their pocket. Let them come and have their own VTU portal and start amassing wealth to themselves. So in the process of doing this, they come on board and start building what we call community of users. There is difference between direct sales and network connections. Nobody can be wealthy through direct sales except you build that system. So we will teach anybody that decides to come on board how to build what we call network of users, whereby you connect people to your VTU portals. If you connect people to your VTU portals, anytime they also recharge, they will get paid. You as a person will also get paid. I don't know, maybe you get what I'm trying to say.
I don't actually get it, because if I have a VTU portal, okay, please explain.
You have a VTU portal now. You now sensitize me about having my own VTU portal.
Okay.
So that I also will be getting paid anytime I buy airtime.
Oh, okay. So instead of me dashing you money, I'll register you with 5,000 naira. Oh, okay.
Yes. That system has done it in such a way that if you as a person, you are the one connecting me to have my own VTU portal, anytime I register, they will link it to yours. Okay. They will link my own VTU with yours again. So anytime I buy airtime, I will get paid my own 2%. You that also link me up, we also get paid.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And that is how you can be making money while you are sleeping. Because, for example, maybe around 12 in the midnight, I am surfing the net and my data got exhausted. I will simply go and recharge so as to keep myself updated. You as a person, by that time you might be sleeping. And immediately I do that, I will get paid. You as a person will also get paid. So that is the work that Richard and Gilbert is sending us to do. That our eyes are open to the web in this telecom sector. Let us go out there, sensitize others to have their own VTU portal and also getting paid as they are doing this thing. We have used this program to empower so many churches. The Apostolic Church of Nigeria is a case study. You can research. So we have produced over 300 millionaires from that church, youths. And I am so happy that the height of so many youth are opening to this opportunity nowadays. So it is the business of the 21st century that you can start with little capital, and before you know it, in the space of 3 months, you can become millionaire. Not only that, we also have incentives. We have incentives. Let me quickly talk on our incentives. Do you know that you can also get international trip award from our business? And if you don't want to go, you will be giving your cash in the tune of 500,000 naira. How do you achieve this?
Okay.
How do you achieve this? Anytime you register, a point will be assigned to you, because each registration package has their own point. That is why that's why I said the benefit of the person that come on board with 100,000 naira is different from the benefit of the person that come on board with 5,000 naira. This is what differentiates the two of them. That's where I'm going now. So if you come on board with 100,000 naira, your own bonus, your own point value is higher than the person that come on board with 5,000 naira package. But you know what? There is also room for upgrading. You can actually, that's why this man don't want anybody to have excuse. You can actually come on board with 5,000 naira. That's exactly what I did. Coming on board with what my friend did, coming on board with 5,000 naira. And he just talked to 5 people. Do you know that these 5 people simply come on board with 5,000 naira? And he got paid direct bonus. There's something we also call direct bonus, 20%. Anytime you bring anybody on board, you will be paid direct bonus. For example, now, I'm being paid direct bonus even to the 10th generation. That's how the system designed it. You will be paid direct bonus to the 10th generation from 20%, 10%, 5%, 2.5%, and 1% to the 10th generation. So the only person that can enjoy deep is the person that come on board with 100,000 naira package, 50,000 naira package. But if you come on board with 5,000 naira package, you only enjoy deep to 5th generation. What do I mean by 5th generation? Like you now, mommy, you come on board, you brought me, I'm your 1st generation. I brought my brother. My brother is your 2nd generation. Anytime my brother buys car, you also get paid. My brother brought his friend, that is your 3rd generation. The friend bought another friend, that is your 4th generation. Anytime these people buy card or do any transaction on the platform, you also get paid. They get paid, you also get paid. So it is a win-win program. Now, the accumulation of this point, because as people are getting registered, connected to your VTU portal, your points are accumulating. There's no flushing of points. So when your points accumulate to a certain value, you will be given international trip award, or you request for your cash, and the cash is 500,000. We have many Nigerians that have collected it 3, 4, 5 times. It doesn't stop at that. We also have our 2 million naira small car bonus. Small car bonus. When your point accumulates to some starting value, you also get paid 2 million naira cash. We have another bigger car bonus, which is 3 million naira. When your point is accumulation of points. We have 4 million naira and we have 6 million naira. What am I simply saying in essence is that having just one account in recharge and get paid, you can make 15.5 million naira incentives. This one is different from the daily bonus you will be making, daily VTU bonus. What do I mean by daily VTU bonus? The 100 naira year time you are recharging, the 1,000 naira year time you are recharging, you are getting VTU commission on it anytime you carry out that one. So imagine you connecting like 1,000 people to your platform and they are buying 1,000 naira card in a week. Do you know how much you will be making? That is what we call passive income.
Okay, Mr. Bello,
I'm with you.
For people who don't understand the nitty-gritty of this business, I want you to break it down. So let's give 2 examples. If I start with a 5,000 naira registration, I will expect to gain. What levels will I get to? That, because then if I buy airtime, if I buy data, if I buy DSTV subscription or any of those subscriptions, NEPA bill, if I pay what's the amount that we earn from each of these transactions? Let's start with that. Then let us also go into my expectations. What will I gain? I don't think it's here, but I hope he can answer that question when he comes back.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. What I thank you for the effort.
I've got to. Yes.
Okay, so now my question is, give us how much for each of those transactions. I buy recharge card, I buy NEPA
Okay,
recharge
you want me to
card,
break it down?
DSTV,
Okay,
and
let's break
every
it down.
other thing I can do. What is my
Okay.
expectation on how, and how much will I be getting for each of those transactions?
Oh,
Then
thank you.
registration. If I register with 5,000 naira, for instance, how much
Okay.
will I be expecting to get in the next 1 year if I actively introduce people? So
Thank
can
you.
you please take us through that?
Okay, thank you so much. Now, if you as a person come on board with 5,000 naira package,
Mm-hmm.
the company will first of all give you back 20% bonus of any package you come on board with.
Okay.
That means if you register with 5,000 naira now, 20% of 5,000 naira is 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
The company will give you back 1,000 naira as a welcome package instantly. And
Okay.
this 1,000 naira, you can use it to carry out any transactions on the system, on the platform. You
Okay.
can use to buy card, you can use to buy card, you can use to load data, anything you wanted to use it for. And you can also withdraw your money to your with local bank. Now,
Okay.
let me now come down to the benefits you will derive for coming on board as a registered member. Anytime you recharge airtime, as in you buy card, recharge card, right, of any network, you will get paid 22%.
Okay.
You will get paid 2%.
Okay.
Anytime you buy data, you get paid 10%. You get paid 10% on Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile, and 5% on MTN.
How come?
Yes, we all know MTN. I don't want to go deep to that. So it's only MTN you get paid 5%, but the rest you
Okay.
get paid 10%.
Okay.
Are you taking it down?
Yes.
Now let me now go to cable subscription. Anytime you subscribe your DSTV, GoTV, StarTime, you get paid 40 naira.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Anytime you now make bill payments, NEPA
DSTV
bill,
of any amount. So if I
yes,
do family
of
or
any
I do
of any
premium.
of any amount, of any amount.
Okay. Okay.
If you now do bill payment like NEPA bills, you also get paid 40 naira
All right. Of any amount.
of any amount.
Okay.
That one is clear to you now. That is your own personal benefit for coming on board as a registered member with any package, with either 5,000 or 100,000. That is your benefit. Now, if you now decide to connect other people to have their own VTU portal too, these are what you stand to gain.
Okay.
Like you coming on board with 5,000 naira, you will enjoy to the fifth generation. What do I mean by this? As people are coming on board, you bring me, you bring A bring B bring C bring D bring E. You get paid 0.35% anytime they buy card. They also will get paid like the one like the one I've highlighted to you. They will
Mm-hmm.
get paid. They will also get paid like that, 2% on data or airtime, 5 to 10% on data. But you, as a person that brought them in, you get paid 0.35% on airtime. Are you there?
So for every recharge they do, I get paid.
Yes, you get paid. For example, now let me use this illustration so that you can understand it better. You brought me on board now, and I
Okay.
recharge 1,000 naira card.
Okay.
You will be paid 0.35% of 1,000.
Okay.
It's very small, 3 naira 50 kobo. That money is very small, man. But little
Cumulatively, it may
drops,
not be.
yeah, but little drops of water makes mighty ocean. Imagine you
Yes.
getting 3 naira 50 kobo from 10,000 people in a day.
Okay.
Now, anytime I buy data, you also get paid 1%. Anytime I carry out my cable subscription, DSTV, GoTV, blah, blah, you get paid 10 naira. Why I will get paid 14 naira? You know, I'm the one that carry out the transaction. You may not know
Mm-hmm.
when I do it, but you will get paid 10 naira. Likewise with NEPA bill. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Now,
now,
you ask
okay.
you ask another very good question. You said if you register with 5,000 naira, that how much can you make in a year?
Yes.
Let me quickly answer that. Do you know that somebody registered with 5,000 naira and within the space of 3 months, 90 days, this person has made over 1.5 million.
Is it magic or Ponzi? Because that's
There's
my next question. Because a lot of
yes,
people are skeptical about get rich quick
yes. Somebody can
schemes.
get paid.
So we need to
By the time I finish,
understand that this is
yes, ma'am.
not another one.
Hello, ma'am. By the time I
Yes,
finish
please.
answering you, you will know that it's not a Ponzi. And do you know that
Okay.
another person has registered with 50,000 naira for the past 1 year, and the person has not made more than 60,000 naira or 80,000 naira in the business?
Okay.
I want you to get the logic.
All right.
If you registered, we have 3 ways of using this our system. Number one, you register as just a user. Are you getting my
Okay.
point? You just want to be
Okay.
using it and get value for example, now I've met somebody that is spending nothing less than 30,000 naira on airtime and data in a month. So if this person can be getting 2% and 5%, by the time he continues the next 5, 6 months, he would have got something reasonable from the system.
Mm-hmm.
So we have people that just registered to be using it alone. Are you getting my point, man? We have people that
Yes.
registered that just want to be using it to sell to third party, because you can actually use it to sell. Like now, if you want me to sell airtime to you now, within seconds I've done it, and your number will be credited. I get my, I'm the one that will get the bonus because you do not have your own VTU portal. So instead of the bonus coming to you, to come to me. So we have that type of people. We now have another set of people, who is the number 3, the person that combine the two and start building network of users around it. In recharge and get paid, it is only when you do the work that you get paid.
Okay.
So there's nothing like Ponzi scheme here at all. It is when you do the needful, and that is where the money is. And that is, although many people are running away from this tax, but that is the tax of 21st century. If you are not building your own network, another person will hire you to build his or her own network. Do you know that now you and I, we are using Facebook to carry out this process now? We are enriching Zuckerberg. Either directly or indirectly, we are enriching Zuckerberg now. So we are in Zuckerberg ladder. Or let me simply use the word network. Some people, they say they don't want to refer, they don't want to refer, they don't want to refer. Either directly or indirectly, we are referring every day. And I'm telling you that this is the best business that we can refer people into, and they will get value. For example, somebody that come on board with 5,000, there is a package of 5,000 naira, and they say, okay, I don't even want to refer anybody, but I want to be using it to buy data and airtime. you will believe, you will agree with me that before you can, before 60 days, or let me say 90 days, 3 months, that person would have realized back the 5,000 naira he registered with on the airtime data he is buying every day. So this platform is a win-win platform. Nobody lose. So I don't know, maybe you get my explanation, my breaking down.
I do.
So now somebody that come on board with 5,000 naira and decide to run the race by telling people, for example, now there was a pastor that come on board, he saw the vision that this system can actually empower people. And he gave us the platform to come and sensitize his church members. Lo and behold, this pastor dropped international trip within 3 months. What do I mean by that? He got paid 500,000. He said he's not traveling to anywhere. Give me the money. And the company paid him 500,000 naira within 3 months. And in less than 6 months, more than 6 people in that church has qualified for 500,000 naira. Won't those people be grateful to him? So it all depends on what you want to do, or it all depends on your why you come on board to the system. Do you want to use this system to build wealth for yourself, in which most of us have used it? It was the money I accrued from this system that I used to start my own clinic. I have my own clinic today. And likewise, many youths have started their own personal business on the money we accrued from telecom. There is real cash flow in telecom sector. If
Okay,
you understand it.
Okay, how come banks charge me 100 naira? That means I'm paying the bank 100 naira, or they're getting 100 naira from every transaction I do. And I am getting 40 naira for the same transaction. That doesn't seem fair.
Let me get it right, The bank will charge you 100 naira.
Yes, to pay my NEPA bill, or to, yes, or DSTV.
And nothing comes back to you.
No, but they are gaining it. Yes, I understand that. But now we're in the same business. The bank is doing the same business as I am doing, because if I have my VTU, that means I'm in the same business as the bank when it comes to that, telecoms. So how come banks are earning more than me from the same business?
I don't want to go to that point. That's why we are sensitizing people now. That's why we are telling people to change it. Change that mentality that I've been using to recharge, that they should come on board and come and use this. Instead of dashing people, that scenario is like you are having well in your house and somebody is having C.
No, I understand that. I understand that. No, you're not getting me. You're not getting me. Now I register with you. I have my own VTU platform.
Okay.
I can buy my card and my DSTV and everything for myself from my own platform. But from that same transaction that I used to pay the bank for, I'm getting 40 naira. Meanwhile, GTV is getting 100 naira from me. Or they were getting 100 naira from me. How come recharge and get paid? It's not paying me 100 naira. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, thank you, ma. I don't want to mention names. We have a limitation to that. That's why I purposely base my presentation fully on recharge and get paid. I don't want to do comparison. But there are some platforms we have been using, like the one you mentioned. There are some banks you have to carry out. It's easy for us now to recharge from our ATM machine, right? And it is also easy for us to press our code.
It's the same 100 naira.
And press USSD code, and they will charge us. After charging us, do you know they don't give us anything back for it?
I get that. You don't understand my question still. My question is that this VTU that they are doing is the same VTU I'm doing.
Yes.
Why am I not getting 100 naira?
Yeah, the same between
Why is
you
the
are
charge
doing.
and get paid paying me 40 naira instead of 100 naira?
Okay, you want them to pay you off, but there is a platform that
100
did not pay
naira.
you penny. But there was a platform that you are using before that did not pay you penny. They
No, no,
also,
no,
do
no,
you know?
no. I am now in the same business as GTB in the telecoms area. I am the same
Yes.
as far as I'm concerned because I can sell anything on my
The reason,
recharge
the
and get
reason,
paid
the reason,
platform.
ma,
So,
the reason that's why we need to be grateful to the
uh,
system. The reason why they cannot pay you 100 naira is this. Let me share it with you.
okay,
Okay. The reason why they don't pay you 100 naira is this. They pay you 40 naira down to your 10th generation. They also get 10,
okay,
10 naira. Are you
okay,
getting my point?
okay,
So
okay,
we are doing money wealth distribution.
okay,
You will even agree with me that we pay higher because when you multiply 10 times 10, that is 100 naira plus the 40 naira given to you as a person that carry out the transaction. That's 140 naira.
okay.
Whereas
Now I understand it
whereas
better.
there is a platform that don't give you penny. And let me tell you one secret. Let me use one example here. Do you know that if you are not using our platform, you are using other platform to buy your card? Do you know that you are not buying 100 naira card at the rate of 100 naira? Because there are some services they charge you for that they don't make it known to you. You
Mm-hmm.
also pay for SMS alert. You also pay for SMS alert. But in our own case, you don't pay for SMS alert. And from that, even the 100 naira you buy, we also give you bonus. Can you see the
Okay.
difference?
So, how do we get across to you, the people listening and the people who will listen later to this program? How do we get across to you, and so that we can register and be on your platform?
Okay. We have our WhatsApp group, which we can add them. The better way to do this is that I will prefer they get to you, then it will be easy for us. The moment they get to you, they will get us. Now it is easy for you to get me. But let me drop my
But
number.
you can also share your number
Yes, I
so
want to
that
drop my number. Yes, I
yes,
want to drop my number.
so that they don't need to
As long
get
as
through me. They can just say
I'm
they listen to
saying,
you on my program and
okay, I will. Yes, hey, anytime they want to get to me, let me know that they listen to this program. This is my
okay,
WhatsApp and my hotline. It's my WhatsApp
okay,
number and my hotline. 080 62 43 41 90. Let me take it
okay,
again.
okay.
080 62 43 41 90.
Okay. And can they send you an email or something?
Yes, they can send email too.
Okay.
Bello Rotimi. My email is bellorotimi02@gmail.com.
Okay. Sorry, but it looks dark in here because our system failed again as usual. But it's fine. We're almost at the end of the program. We've had so many itches today. It's just by God's grace that we've been able to get this done. So we said bellorotimi at gmail.com,
No, Bello Rotimi 02. Bello
02
Rotimi
at
02 at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rotimi Bello. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the fact that you've been patient through this up and down that I think it's caused by the rain or something. So thank you very much for being on this program. So
I'm very
thank you also everybody listening. Thank you for being here. Next week, we'll conclude this series with the discussions with real estate practitioners who will talk about rental income, income earned from land prospecting, and other income from real estate. So it's something that I look forward to very much. The biggest challenge here is to create something unique and then make it repeatable. This will need special skills to create such an asset, but once created, there's virtually no limit to the amount of money we can earn from passive income. Especially with this pandemic biting so hard, I think there's a need for everybody to look critically at expanding their streams of income. So if you have just one stream of income now, think of getting something done. Whether you start a business, a small business in your kitchen, or you go passive and invest in something. It may be dividends, it may be equity, as Opeyemi Ayola told us last week. It may be from recharge and get paid. It may also be from properties or anything that you don't need to actually work hard with, but your money will earn you income. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your presence. Thank you, every listener, for being
Thank you,
here.
ma'am.
Thank you.